Alright, so supposedly we live streaming. I just tried it a second ago and it never did pull up. So are we live? Are we actually live this time or no? Or no, bro? Let us see. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Come on. Let us see. Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Come on. All right, there it is. Okay, we back. This time we actually live. I did it earlier, and it never popped up. No notification of nothing. So I don't know what happened with that. Just get the phone set up right quick, like. We'll continue on with DawnTrail. Alright. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so continuing on from yesterday, we made it over here to Shaloni. Now I did go ahead and run around real fast and grab all of the ether currents here. Still got the quested ones that are undone. I thought I finished. Apparently not though. If we unlock a dungeon, we can go do those. We'll wait for the dungeon to pop. Also ran that last dungeon we just did on the last live stream a couple times and got most of the gear. I don't have the legs, and I don't have the legs. So oh well though. And look at the item. Okay, I mentioned it last live stream. But anyways, look at it anyways. Look at it again. Item level 666. What is that supposed to mean? They know what they was doing. They ain't dumb. Anyway, let's see what Aaronville talking about. Short on Ronick? Afraid so. If one'll suffice, I have a creature ready. Nah, we ain't sharing. No, bruh. I'm E-Rock Ladone, sure. No riding thing with no other dude. Sorry. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. Well, we just gonna have to wait. Or we walking it on these feet. Ronick have been acting strange lately. More easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for Renton's proven bothersome work. I'm sure there's an accent on that. Look at his eyes. He looks crazy. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either. But much has changed since last I was here. It's still dark too, from the last time we streamed. Not the best start to our journey, no. Not at all. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir, as well traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronick that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Ronick for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Yeah, do you see the sword? I make mention of it as often as possible. Look at this sword! Actually, I may be a little concerned. The Ronick. Whatever gets us where we're going faster. Even if you left now, waiting for the Ronick could be faster than walking, and safer besides. You'll be back on the road before you know it, I promise. And there we have it. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while waiting. Hi. Take it you're heading to Husatawi. then. I'll have a man bring the Ronic over there. Just mind yourselves around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Let's see, we can go ahead and remove this glamour. It's better than yeah. You know, what I'm wearing don't really match, you know, what's going on around me. I kind of want it. Should we go back to back to how I had it? Oh! Oh, running everything! Oh, let me look at it here. It will. Maybe I should go ahead and just stick to this. Yeah. Stuff here, so alright. Oh, my bad, Aaron. I did also go ahead and touch. Oh no, I didn't touch that. I didn't touch that one up there. I did touch that one. Last time I was here, it was a little more than a camp with a shopper 3. Oh, it's expanded a little bit. No.
Well. Oh, it's become a proper town.
It's a proper town. Proper.
Hey.
We ran into our first drunkard. Wanted posters.
Now hold on a minute.
Get your hands off me, boy.
Some sort of trouble.
Who's the drunkard? Uh-oh.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Whoa!
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Ooh, big words.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Hey.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Ooh.
Oh, stubborn little runt.
Now I don't know who the bad person
Listen
is.
here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law.
So the orange hairdo was...
Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Ooh.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Justinian?
Is that?
What's he doing in the wild
There's a
west?
time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What? Hey!
The Mikote.
What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Used to hearing shite. They actually went the full.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Ew. What's the side of his leg showing? Sick. Well,
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
nor us yours.
Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Yes, sir. We didn't actually go into it though. I don't know why.
Aye. The contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Going where the wind blows, eh? How very like you.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
But for now, I shall be moving on.
What? You don't hang out with us?
By the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Huh? Isn't that the little cactus thing?
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
He over here getting robbed of his money again. Like he did in Endwalker. Paying $1 million for a... What was that? A hairband or something? What is? How soon do we set out that we run into excitement? At least no one was hurt. The Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. Sweet! That sounds like my kinda. People of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Death Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zoro Ja's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Bro, I'm an adventurer. A well-experienced... Anyway. I'll put my sword out on whoever I want to. And they will do nothing but get sworded. You see, Do you see me? Do you see this sword? Do you see it? I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronic by now. I'll go on ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. Hi, ski. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. Someone with rhythm like that? What y'all talking about? All these Makotes and Makote in town. Ho ho ho! About time y'all showed up with our Ronics. The friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronic. Which is why I have to ask that you stop at Shishiniwezi Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dustwatch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Oh, come on! Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Man, hold on, y'all. Let me go grab me some more of these good old blackberries real quick. BRBZs. I promise, it's just a few seconds. Refrigerator right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Back, y'all. Back. Gotta go ahead and rinse them off. And grab me a paper towel so I don't get my desk wet. Alright. We are back. Okay. Well, let's be about it. Ready? Saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Dang, they ain't put no saddle on them or nothing. We just riding bareback. It's your first time, so take it slow. Yeah. You will be struck by how much Trelawney has changed. The town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. These aren't as sweet as the ones from last night. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to Nopalint. I don't even know what that is. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Are they as delicious as the blackberries, though? Yeah, hold there. Oops. Ocean of flames within make it a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tale if people wander too close. So it looks like they got Mako in the ground. The Wallaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum in its blue flames. Yeah, ceruleum, not Mako. But that's a discussion for another time. We are here. a good thing for these Rane. Well, sooner do we dismount, then the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Rane. Now then. Perhaps the busiest town here in Shaloni. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Husatawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of mine, mentor. Hey, who that? Is it Ayat? Is her name? And if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let's see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Yeah, these aren't as sweet as the ones from last night. Kind of sour. And this one already touched, right? Yep. Alright, where's this lady we supposed to be looking for? Switch to one of my horse mounts to fit in with the vibe. Yes, I'm Ayat. And who might you be? He's my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Erinville, yes. Man grown, you were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayat. She's known my mentors since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. What? Eleneshpia? Like, stop calling me that. My name's Erinville. Ellen what now? Alright. I was born Eleneshpia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to Eastern Vera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you continue using my chosen name. No, I'm calling Eleneshpia. Ellen, that's a girl's name, bro. Ellen. At homecoming, you know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds a visit myself. It would be good to see Kasiwa? Kakiwa? I don't know. She's the finest archer I know. Eleneshpia. Yes. Mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she treats us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game. She'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Ayat, even among the Shitona. All these names are annoying. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kakiwa. But her skills at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what's earned her a place among Guru Jaja's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Elenishbia was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Ayat, please. Ha ha! What? We're all friends here, aren't we? Ha ha! You big crybaby. No matter how many times you asked, the answer was always the same. You can come and you prove you're a true explorer. Just as she tasked me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. Well, now you know. But it was real, and we found it. Yeah, so you really weren't an explorer. You weren't an adventurer like me. You found it? As part of the writ of the succession, I assume everyone had heard. No, I don't like how these are tasted. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. I don't like how these are tasting. Well, we should be on our way. Let's be about it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Help! Honey, help! Who that? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Now she needs to come and bring her archery skills. Some of the wildlife getting crazy on somebody like they were saying earlier. No, that's not wildlife. Wait, isn't that that lady? Excuse me. No doubt these are infamous local bandits. Please. You have to help. I've been robbed. Namika. Yeah, that's the girl. I mean, that's the, yeah, Nana. What do you call her? Wuklamat's Nana. It's Namika, Wuklamat's nursemaid. Erinville, Iraq. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. How dare you. I see you want this to be Makote versus Makote. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Did he say this was Wuklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. Why are you chasing like you can fight her? I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. Cocky so-and-so. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Not unless you get past this sword. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. Haha! A gun and a shield sword, huh? They weren't ready for me. They were not ready. Hold up. I can't waste this music. While we here, we're gonna use some horses. Which one should we use? How about an earth? Let's see, Mount Guide. We got a better horse than that? I don't think we do. We'll go with that. Tell them hell's coming! Tell them I'm coming! Tell hell's coming with me! Where'd it go? There it is. At the high bar. There we go. Yeah, let's fix the theme a little bit there. You missed! Oh! Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Hi. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? I just realized it's light outside now. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. What brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Yasulani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. As soon as I get here, it gets stolen. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolved. And now it's gone. I wouldn't let them take every coin. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. Smashed it. I would ask what you intend to do. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. Oh yeah. I'm about to give somebody the sword look. We're getting that bracelet back. Oh no, them senseless. It's what Wuklamat would want. Here's what Wuklamat would want. We gonna get that bracelet back, girl. We got you. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. No, I'm putting them in harm's way for your sake. Because I'm about to harm somebody. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. E-Rock will make certain of that. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. What you mean my methods can be brutal? What you mean? I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklamat puts so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Shishiniwizi. I don't know, Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Ayat there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Hi. Thank you. Both of you. Showgirl. Got you. Man, is all these gonna be sour? That's what I was saying last night. I was surprised. Every single one of the ones from last night, they were juicy. I mean, not juicy, they were sweet. Maryville told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those so-and-sos wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. Yes, we will. Can we roll up out now? Alright, let's go and recover the bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for the bandits, as this involves a gift from Muklamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift. If lives were taken in the process. Man, nobody care! I'm just joking. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dust Watch. Nah, we gotta kill them. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? Do you see this sword? I'm tired of saying it. No, I'm not tired of saying it. Do you see the sword? I may have saved the star on occasion. I'm worth than any other adventure. Let's be humble. Aren't we humble now? But the matter of fact way you say it makes me think it's a tremendous understatement. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tanatayawa to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one! Now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits, not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dawn Watch know if you'd like. Nah, bruh. Nah, because we just saw a Dawn dude. Yeah, we just saw a Dawn dude acting suspicious, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if we can trust all of them, at least. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain. If you know objections? I object to you saying I'm a brute. Right then, let's be off. Saying I'm brutal. Your judgment is brutal. You brute of a judger. Move out of the way, Red Mage. See, I'm on my horse. Cirulanala. Who? Do 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 do. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Oh, man, let me just go in there and wreck everybody, get the bracelet back, and we can be about, okay? Just let me do it. They made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Maybe one of them's a part of it. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. That would do. Some of his friends were framed. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you'd go and have a look about, I'll watch for the trouble. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop. Sounds like Zach's music from Crisis Core. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Now, not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs. What did I just say? What did I just say? Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who ever believed one of them sainted souls was running our crew? The drunk who brought your story about the gold so-and-so alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha. That one was sweet. Don't aggro me. I'll kill you. Bandits will not notice you here except the eavesdrop. Remind me, I'm just, trying to, make sure everything's cool and stuff. Familiar voice. Let me out of here, you Zakawa. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat so-and-so. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Uh-oh. We gotta save Zakawa. Don't aggro. Do not aggro. Oh, I don't want the sword, I'm telling you. Didn't I say don't aggro? Saw! Girl, you didn't know what you was running up on. Aggro as you want to. Oh, you just gonna hit me in my Whoa! Nah! Cool! Boy, these women just trying to run up on people. Who else want to run up? Boy, don't run up. You'll get done up. Like they used to say in middle school. If you run up, you're gonna get done up. Oh, dang. Back to sour. Back to sour. You hear someone entering the room on the other side. On the other side. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? Bet it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without it attracting attention? We pulled out the gun on him. Boss, please, I'm sorry. I reckon we can find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Man, why are we running? Let's so kill him. Take the bracelet back. The violet, take it by force. That one was sweet. So you able to learn anything? No, man. Zakoa, Dustwatch captain. Well, someone with Dustwatch. I think that dude was the captain. Their leader is a man of the Dustwatch. Right? That's why they can't find him. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? Mm-hmm. Well, it seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Young Zakoa captured. Zakoa? That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? Yup. And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture, their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Yes, indeed. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Hahawaska, Satahawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he is that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. Yep. Someone's going to have to take him out. We need to get him alone. I'll storm their hideout. I can take them. Drah! The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Wahoot is the deputy chief of the Dustwatch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. Man, then they can get the sword too. I'm kidding. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. Luwatininyawas. Hold on. Luwatininyawas. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Can you explain how to pronounce that? That's another thing I don't like about this expansion. All the names for everything are retarded. Ain't no other expansion. Hold up. This. Lenosia. Central South Shroud. Ulda. Fanaland. Gold Saucer. Foundation. Kurthus. Sea of Clouds. Idleshire. Azizla. Iranian Foreland, Churning Mist, Robbers Reach, The Fringes, Peaks, Locks, Kugane, Ruby Sea, Yamcha, Azim Step, Doman Enclave, Radatan, Thavnair, Garlemald, and then all these weird names. The Crystarium, Mulemore, Lakeland, Pelusia might be a difficult one, Amarang, Ilmeg, Raptika Greatwood, Tempest, Mordona, Old Charlian, Labyrinthos, Marilementorum, Ultima Thule, Elpis. See? All these weird names for everything. Come on. Come on. Come on. One thing I like about using this horse is it's slower than the bike. Release sound. You get aggro by sound. Nice. Whoa! 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 And thus, the warrior light was killed when he fell into a pit of cerulean. And the Nana never got her bracelet back. If we're to retreat, no, you didn't. Oh, you gotta pay for that. Nah, don't be trying to. Nah, don't be trying to be invulnerable now. It's over. I'm gonna get your friend too, since he's running up. Messed up. Oh! 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 That air gun, I gotta kill you now. For not helping! Ah! We'll retrieve the bracelet without conflict. It won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure them out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. Sick! With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces. Sick! I'm creating an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. Sick! You can then lure the Sia into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vultures and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Now you get the excrement, I'll get the remaining ingredients. Yeah, look at me. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches, see them filled, and I will handle the rest. Iraq folded his arms like, what? Oh, there they are. These things. These are the yeah. Give them the Michael Jackson treatment. They be boo-booing in their own home? In their own nest? Got me some droppings. Oh, were there 2 red dots? What happened? Weird. Place though. Oh, there goes the bridge. Oh, it's pretty long. It's always so. No! Stop angering me. Fished already, are we? Here's your bag of poop. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is a mix of feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried Napolitanda root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tanatanyawi. Alright, y'all, can't do it. It's too slow. It's too slow. Look at that. Much faster. Much faster. It's still slow, but it's much faster. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Ooh, piece of candy. Piece of candy. Still sweet. Well, I need no gill. Blowing smoke. Fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. Oh, keep watch from here. They attract it, I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The yee-hee-hee will come soon after. Alright, I will take care of that. Wow. Oh, there's some fighting going on over there. Yeah, aggro. Uh-oh, the wifey's here. Wifey's back. I think she got me an icy. Wooty mer. How smelling. Oh, that actually. Bro! Smell like funky pterodactyl booty. Smells like funky pterodactyl booty. What's that smell? Oh, that reeks. What'd you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Did something die? Alright, BRBs, let me help the wife with the bringing in the stuff. Alright. We are back. Gotta ice it too. I want to explain that ungodly stench to me. Yeah, your upper lip. So it was him. It was him after all. Boss? Over there. Huh? What in the world? like it's time to get freaky. And like, this is not what we were promised. This smell is not what we were promised. You lied to us. Well, I found out who did this. I see our friends have stirred up enough trouble. It's time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Just tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Who was that? Hey, are you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Mike brought me some trail mix. You call why you ruined everything. Dang, I owe you one. For a moment, that's why I'm gonna actually leave me behind. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but dang. I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. I need to apologize. We were planning to save you, eventually. Really? I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? Nah, bro. Nah. I'm just having fun with you. But I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? One and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief for the Dustwatch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. I'm trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea of where he's hid his cash. I reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt you do. But we don't know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tanatayawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. Well, it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns. Folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. We're like, yo! I see. By the old laws, Anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. We made so-and-so sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Man, does he have a foot on his head? Sure does. Right. On the neck. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his sub showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of them, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make fortune easily, that was when they really won. When he really won the mode. Now the Daybreaker is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. Ain't that how it be, though? What's the word? Subverted? Subversion? I'm talking over my friends, Kiwikana and the Wine, and we all agreed that the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he would win. All of a sudden it's in behind bars. When the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. Oh, he didn't win the duel. He cheated. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bill at a price that no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you're ready to challenge him in the middle of town. It wasn't until that guy with the spear stopped me. As soon as I stepped out of town, the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then. Well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they really working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The Sheriff Kimeka, he's as honest as they came. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy sheriffs, who do you think he believed? Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at the Shishiniwizi Spring. Guess we can decide after he gives us his pitch. We came here to take a train. Now look at all this trouble we got into. Gakoa! Drrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrrr $95. Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it is an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Toliala where they're sold off. You say you stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he came for. But I doubt he trusts a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. Provenance? No, I'll wager he's not letting the bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Usatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Rude! Oh well. Not my finest hour, I'll admit. When he said his friends had been framed, that was sort of a little bit of a clue. He might not be a bad dude. But there's a lesson in that, and the vulture is a slippery so-and-so. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here, over to so-and-so. Would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the others to search the barrels for any stolen goods, and using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there will be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But will he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it is a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Cool. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say let's have a duel. We can trust in all the laws as long as we get the bracelet back. What would E-Rock say? I love duels. I duel with my sword. Hey, I sure was lucky running into you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen in so-and-so, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. And you're with me. Until the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if you suspect a trap, you won't be able to resist taking the bait. I want to buy your friends as much time as possible and make your way to... Once you got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's do it. Over here talking about. You do my job, you sack of so-and-so. Let him have it. You gonna take that from him? Not my fault you're so-and-so slow. Go for the gut. The yeah. Or like the Shitonas. Was likely that Shitona's doing. Two's angry. Then there's that brat. Last time I dealt with him. Poke. Where Poke at? Hello, I'm talking to you. What's this? Unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Dust Watch, sir? Yeah, man. What? Of course, tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, sir. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Yeah, man, he's right over here. I thought this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist. So Springs is home to the thriving rural mining industry. The prospect of easy coin attracts some undesirables, though. Like yourself. It'd be good if we didn't aggro. This place, I don't see him. Oops, silly me, this isn't the right place. Just a little further. We'll see. Very well, lead on. I wonder if he'll follow me on my mount. I don't want a chance, I'd have to start over. Is this the place then? So I'm still learning my way around here. Is some sort of joke? Of all the... Let's keep moving. No! Run! This better be the place. Ah, now I remember. My patience is wearing awfully thin, sir. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. Excuse me. Well, you might regret it, I won't. I wonder what this is. Unless you'd rather I feed you one raw, needless to needles and all, cut the chit chat. You're not very nice. Alright, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Akoa? Tell me where he is, or I'll bury you in the same grave. I found it. He must have escaped. That's it. I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey, Wahooate, you looking for me? If you don't place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. Something rotten. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Uh-oh. This be serious music.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Wahoote.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Got him.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag!
Dang, he's stealing from everybody.
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
He started to play it off.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
Dang!
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Oh, come off it. I saw you with the bracelet.
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
Uh-oh.
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only because I found it. I swear.
That's a lot of ayes.
They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Do what?
Wahute, I challenge you to a duel.
Get your cards. Dark
The
Magician.
winner is right, the loser is wrong.
Blue Eyes
Doesn't
White
get simpler
Dragon.
than that.
Yeah, have at it!
Let your pistols do the talking!
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief?
My
Even if
music
it's
right
just
here.
rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
The Shadowbringers. Dun, dun,
Be quiet.
dun, dun, dun,
Just
dun,
watch.
dun. Haha, they got the little dust devil things and everything. Yeah, the
Oh,
brakes.
you little shit!
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
Got him.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Uh-oh. Got him, coach. I say got him, coach.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
This voice sounds familiar. Or another game.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Wahute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go. As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Wahute had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
Show did. You are a disgrace of a Makote.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakawa? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Cool. Can we go get on our train? Ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Whew, finally it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. I think it's 4 o'clock already. On track. Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to Shishi-Niwezi Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Man, are we making decisions without me? I didn't say it was okay. My bracelet, thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's a part of me I could never hope to replace. Truly, Wuklamata is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight. There you are. The real daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you to meet my 2 best friends, Kiwikana and Luween. If it wasn't for your believing in Zakoa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was to see that so-and-so Wahuta put behind bars. We never gave up hope that Zakoa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the daybreakers. Glad was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as easy targets. Even so, if anyone should give the Dustwatch the slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Hi. Right, and you'll teach us how to draw your pistol so fast, right? Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that you have my word. Till we meet again. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quieter place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? No, you didn't tell us. You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? Must have happened when we were still down south. They've been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when services will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station's just over there. Seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. Hi, man!
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand, too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful. Thank you! Thank you so much! I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
No, you're not. Wait a minute. They look familiar.
There they are.
Those
That's
three?
them, the two
The
volunteers.
purple line from Shadowbringers.
Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Well, not her. Well, they just made.
And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
I was just saying that.
Something the matter?
Yeah, I look familiar. Would you happen to be a fan of trolleys?
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
There's three who might disagree.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get.
Is that a female Hrothgar? Is that
In
his
these
wife?
parts, that means the trees in the Piata Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
Dang it.
Come on, no time to waste.
Boring. I don't want to help. help make a railroad track. Boring. Okay, I'll be nice and try to do it with an open mind. Boring. Though no small number live in Shaloni, I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Hitsaru. As they largely live in accordance with old traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of railroads. Whoa! Come, let's follow Walika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of Jabra and Shinza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. Well, see you later. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on our way. On the way, after all. There is harm. Very harmful. Ready to get to some good stuff. Where's the good story at? I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Mewatson should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. This is the one I didn't touch the crystal for, so I'll need to remember to do that. Really? I'm gonna go ahead and take a break once I get here. I'll take a little nap for the children to get back. Alright folks, well, we'll go ahead and leave it there for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I'll say bye for now.